cut your jab off, okay? And don't be rolling no right hand. Keep boxing, okay? Don't start to slug it, okay? Now, he started coming faster than you started doing. Moving your feet a little faster. That's all. You listen to me, son?
Round 5.
Listen, don't start the grinding with this guy like you started doing, okay? And shoulder rolling right hands and all that. Forget that, okay?
Keep boxing him over.
Keep boxing like you're doing. Keep moving.
Stay low now. Come on, don't try to punch this guy.
Yeah. Real relaxed.
There you see the left by Quartey. Now, where was the hold? I'm looking for the hold in here. That's an unbelievable penalty for doing that. A harmless, nothing happened out of that, Gil.
Actually, Carr put his head underneath Quartey's arm. Good right hand by Carr.
Round 5 of a bout in which Oba Carr has been true to his word that he would be aggressive, that he would try to get off first against Ike Quartey, that he would try to move away from the counters and avoid damage. But despite all that, Harold Letterman still sees Quartey winning the fight, and Carr has a mouse growing under his left eye.
And he's starting to fight with his mouth open, which is a sign that he could be getting tired.
Quartey still sticking that telephone pole jab.
It's like a 2x4 coming out a window and hitting you right in the mouth.
It has to be disconcerting to a boxer like Oba Carr to go in against a strong guy who could jab with him or maybe even better than he can.
Well, Carr thought that he could out-jab Quartey, and from what I've seen in the fight so far, Quartey is winning the battle of the jabs as well as winning the fight.
Well, if you landed jab for jab with Quartey, it would still be unlikely you could match his power in that department.
Again, Carr caught Quartey with a right hand coming in, didn't move him one bit.
That was the Vincent Phillips experience.
And he just got hurt, Carr did, by a left jab on the nose.
Stop pushing!
Quartey sticking to his business, continuing to go forward against Oba Carr. He saw the right hand to the body. Carr often back on his heels now. Difficult to apply power to your punches when you're going backward the way Oba Carr is forced to do.
Quartey's looking for the big bomb now. And he gets nailed with a good straight right hand.
Hard right hand shot by Carr. Well done.
That combination was blocked. Again, a low blow by Carr.
This is just a matter of physical strength, Gil.
That's exactly right. And that's the way Quartey analyzed this fight before the fight. He said, I'm going to out-strengthen. He said he's not strong.
Hard right hand over the top by Quartey. Punctuates round 5. In case you've just joined us, we're live in Madison Square Gardens Theater, where you're watching a World Welterweight Championship fight between unbeaten champion Ike Quartey and Oba Carr still to come. Roy Jones Jr., world super middleweight champion, regarded by many as the best pound-for-pound fighter in the sport, subject of a panel discussion at the beginning of our telecast, where he answered questions about his choice of opponents and the ways in which he defends his unofficial honor as maybe the best fighter in the sport. And now, less than an hour later, he'll be in the ring to battle against a tough opponent in Bryant Brannon. Replay, Larry.
As a Carr from Detroit, Oba Carr is a big Indianapolis racing fan, but there you see the difficulty against a big, strong guy who lands that big right hand of getting into the front row with the other 3 great welterweights in the world right now, Whitaker and Trinidad joining Quartey.
Through 5 rounds, punch stat numbers have Quartey landing almost half of his more than 200 jabs. Carr has also thrown more than 200 jabs, but his connect percentage is down at about 20%. Give Carr credit for courage. He's still stepping in from time to time against the artillery of Ghana's Ike Quartey.
But Quartey's jab is becoming more effective in each round. He's really starting to nail Carr with some good stiff.
Oh, he caught him flush with an uppercut there, Gil. And Oba Carr, who was hurt by that right hand at the end of round 5, slightly staggered by that uppercut as well.
Just got nailed with a chopping right hand. Left hook by Quartey. Now we're starting to see the complete arsenal of Ike Quartey. There's a good solid left hook to the body.
Who had the greatest jab you ever saw in the welterweight and middleweight divisions, Gil?
Well, I'm prejudiced. I had Emil Griffith, and he wasn't a tall guy, but he out-jabbed just about everybody he ever fought. And he used to really bust them up with it. Similar to what Quartey is doing right at the moment.
Quartey opening up with both hands, and he's got Carr in trouble right now.
Well, Carr's fighting back, though. You know, you can't get over confident in there because you can always get nailed yourself. And Quartey that time walked in wide open.
Yeah, Quartey has a weakness. I would call it his arrogance in the ring. He just doesn't believe anybody can hurt him.
That's correct. And so far, nobody has been able to hurt him. He takes some good shots. Doesn't bother him a bit.
But if he lets a Trinidad or a De La Hoya have free reign to take a shot like that, he might sing a different tune.
Well, the thing is, the key with Quartey, if anybody can ever make him back up for a round, it would change things. But he's the guy that's always on the offensive at all times. Here he comes right at you all the time. Right back on you. You have to fight 3 minutes of every round when you're fighting Ike Quartey.
Exhausting battle so far for both fighters. A lot of action through close to 6 rounds. Quartey looks much the fresher of the two as we come down the stretch in stanza number 6.
And again, he made Carr throw a 4-punch combination, none of which landed. But it was tough work for Oba Carr. And you can see his mouth wide open now, Carr.
Crowd oohing and eyeing with a lot of these right hands that Quartey has landed in the 6th. It's been a big round for the star from Ghana.
Blood coming from Oba Carr's mouth. Exhaustion starting to show in his face.
And let's take a look at scores from today's Major League Baseball playoff games, both in the American League. 9-4 victory for the Cleveland Indians over the Orioles. Game-breaking grand slam home run there by Albert Bell. And the Yankee game in the top half of the 9th inning. Yankees have runners on 1st and 3rd, no outs as they go against the Texas Rangers and try to get even at 2 apiece. Rangers looking to take the edge in the series.
Okay, it's easy.
And don't play with your
Relax.
jab. Get that jab up there, Oba.
We need to win this round with the jab, but we need this round bad. We're going to take the round off. We're going to win it with the jab, okay?
Round 7, seconds out.
You got to learn to be smart and follow instructions.
In the corner, they told Oba Carr to try to win the next round with the jab. In other words, don't work so hard. But I know when I train fighters, I never, ever told my guys to try to coast around to get a second win. You have to be able to go the full distance in top shape all the time.
And from what I see of Carr, Gil, he doesn't look like he has the temperament to do that. He is a fighter. He is not a pure boxer who is just going to stay